someone else who will need it more
Okay,
than me.
we are, in fact, live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Oodvin. My name is Maxwell Williams. I am the DM for this session, and I play a whole bunch of quirky, fun, interesting characters, including someone we haven't heard too much from, but does happen to be the lovely sister to Lily and goes by the name of Iris. So let's go around, introduce everyone that's here with us tonight, starting off with...
I'm glad I looked because it's me. Hi, my name is Julia Risto, and I play Octavia Lagazur, and she is the swashbuckling warlock of the group. And Octavia, I haven't thought of anything to say for that. I don't know, she's kind of like vibing in her hoe phase right now. Check out her character art. It's on Twitter somewhere.
Or a Discord.
Or our Discord. Oh my gosh, join that.
Wow. I think I'm still second in this orientation. Hello, my name is Connor McGinley. I play Lilibet Pembroke. The once possessed by a doll, and now returned back to her sorceress body. And, I don't know, I think we're ready to go into the waste. Ready to do some cool stuff. And maybe we'll find out about that potential other class that I mentioned before.
I totally forgot about that. Hello, everyone. I'm Dane Brancato, and I play Zephyr Windstrider, the College of Swords Air Genasi Bard Paladin of the group. Little fun fact about Zephyr is that he just remembered that he was told there's a certain weapon that he's been looking for that could potentially be in the waste somewhere. So he may keep his eyes peeled for that.
Gone.
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play the character Februm Cask, the Simic hybrid blood fighter. Last session, the idea was put in his mind that he can have more limbs. So of course he's going to take that opportunity.
Oh.
And my name's Drew Borden. I play Aldrich Bernask, the Paladin Artificer. And he was told he had the opportunity to have less limbs. So of course he took that.
No.
Siblings through and through.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Take and receive equivalent exchange.
We stand a limb king.
You can only have so many limbs in the party.
Anyway. Last time on Oodvin, our party partied. You know, there was lots of drinking. There was lots of shit that happened. We celebrated Octavia in her new chieftainship as the newly appointed ruler of the Lake Folk. She has officially gone through with her orders to establish a new colony, starting off on an island to the northeast. And Al, Februm, and Lily met a new NPC. Goes by Hagatha. You know, she's just really into it and wants to make all the deals and trades. It took Lily a second to realize that she was a hag, but you know, everyone got there eventually.
There were no hints given.
No hints.
Not a one.
Out of the
Super
blue.
vague.
Name like Hagatha?
Hagatha's Emporium. Mm-hmm. I don't think the dead bodies gave it away either, or the skeletal remains and stuff.
Oh, I've seen those everywhere.
I know, crazy. But with that, I think our party is looking to get ready to actually go out into the waste. Everyone has collected back up at the Sea Pickle. Yeah, it was the Sea Pickle. I didn't get that in
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pickle.
Sea Pickle. Urdusk has just left, dropping off a fuck ton of gold and a collection of potions for the party for their adventures. Just as a reminder, we're not doing all the knitting pickies of knitting pickies.
I like it.
You know, knitting pickies
What?
of spell components. But anything with a gold cost does have to come from gold that you have on your person. And DM warning, this might be the last bit of gold you get for a while. So, it seems like a lot now, but down the road, we'll see how people's spending and saving has gone. But the bar is starting to empty out. We're getting towards the middle of the day. People have jobs to go to. Zephyr and Octavia are newly sobered up. I think a couple other people have a few little buzz here and there.
Winnie's gone.
Winnie's decided that, you know, she wanted that other drink, and has gotten a little quiet in her tipsy state. You know, something in the air just isn't really agreeing with her actively right now. You know, some of the fumes from the burning city, probably not doing
That'll
great.
happen.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll
That's
happen.
topical.
Wow, yeah, I wonder how the air quality on the
Oh,
flotilla is.
Ah.
Air
gonna
quality
age
on the
well.
flotilla is okay, but she's been inhaling stuff since Aofix, so.
Yeah.
It's the buildup
Gonna
that really
age
matters.
So well.
Yeah.
That's gonna age fantastically.
Oh yeah.
So, what are y'all doing?
I think Octavia's like standing outside the Sea Pickle. Like, I think maybe some flotilla individuals have like come to ask her questions probably about like what's going on, what they can do to help, and she's kind of like, all right, here's what we need for the colony. And she's like dictating, okay, we need people to train with ranged weapons because when I did my Rite of Strength, I had to fight some winged beasts, and she kind of pets the feather in her hair. And she's like, so I think really your only concern is going to be those things that come from the sky, so some ranged artillery. Oh lord, not this already. Some ranged
Oh, no.
artillery would be probably best to train the people in. And then I don't expect an intelligent attack from Aofik, but just in case, it would not be unwise to train some civilians in some moderate form of combat so they don't just, fold over.
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of dictating.
Give me a charisma check. This will be like a leader check, just to see how
Oh,
well your
yeah.
orders are received.
Okay, just straight charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is a dirty 20, so I will take that.
Beautiful. People are hopping to attention. Bits and pieces are bits and pieces. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway. People listen to you. They do the things. Boats are we're already in like the midst of preparation, but the tune has shifted. You are actually having some Aofian refugees that are staying on the flotilla, while fully trained lake folk are taking some of the positions to be that first crew that is heading towards the island.
Yep. I also think she sends word for I can't remember her name. The one who offered to be regent. And she is going to
Chrysilla.
Yeah, Chrysilla. She's gonna basically say, I will assign you regent, but you must run all of your decisions through my uncle. As like checks and balances.
There's a little. She goes. It may be difficult at times, but I will follow your orders.
She basically gives her like an outside of emergencies. You
Mhm.
must run your decisions through my uncle.
Understood.
Emergencies, you are given full autonomy, but everything else. Because she's like, my uncle has been doing this for a very long time, and he knows he might be a little old-fashioned, but he does know what's best for the people. So there we go. That's her business. She just wants to set up the colony for success before they leave, so they don't come back and it's just all gone. No Roanoke Island, please.
Fingers crossed.
Move.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Octavia.
to everyone, do you think the 2 dragons are going to be coming after us in the waste?
What? No. Why would they go there?
I would say maybe, perhaps, it is unlikely, but we should always prepare for the worst.
Oh,
Side
for
note,
sure.
I am
mean-
assuming that I'm still buzzed in case that
Oh,
impacts your understanding of my responses.
Okay.
Lily, do you want
I
to not be,
I'm
a
not-
little...
What? No. I came here to
just
have a
wanna,
good
pick me
time.
up, just for this conversation.
Would you like some
I didn't
liquid
get
IV?
wasted like you did.
Lily said
Noted.
wasted.
wasted.
Octavia kind of looks between the party and she's like, should we be concerned? I think we should be concerned.
Can you not say
It's
that?
like a yellow flag.
I mean,
We said that all the time back where I was from.
This is the first time you're drinking with your real body again, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Did you not
guess.
Get drunk.
Kinda. No, I could. I still had like blood and stuff, but most of my body wasn't necessarily organic all the time. So it kind of got processed into like nothing, I guess. The magic just made it go away.
I wonder where.
Didn't drink that much. I knew that it would be different.
Well, anyways, I'm again getting your opinion. Should I leave my whatever this thing is called, the worm rune? Should I leave that in town with Mal to help protect the colony?
Worm rune, what do you mean?
Now, does
I-
that like stop dragons?
No,
Oh, that!
There are
Go on now.
there are a couple things it can do. But there is a ritual that you can perform that consumes it, but once you do it, there is a 200-foot radius where dragons cannot fly.
Oh, that might be good for the colony.
If anything, I think their target's gonna be us, considering we have the shards, the thing they're
Mhm.
after. So if we're not in the colony, I don't know if that's gonna be a problem as much.
No,
Lord
they're
knows they
not
have a
like
way of tracking
stupid,
us.
right?
Yes.
I don't imagine.
As much as I want to say yes, no, they're probably
So they're not. They don't want to go into the waste. So they're probably just gonna wait for us to come back.
What even is our plan of attack? Are we
Well,
just going out into the waste?
I have to configure the compass to direct us to one of the shards.
Okay.
The shards
assume-
allow us to sense it within like a certain radius, right? Can't you use that to like help your compass? I don't know how this works. I'm just speculating.
I assume I can get the same frequency from the 2 shards that we already have, find some similar frequencies, and then,
Mhm.
scan
Well-
for those.
Very good.
2 of them are at Borden and Trudeau, right?
No.
We
Not
don't know
well-
for
Have one?
certain.
I could have sworn they did.
I don't
It
believe
was
so.
never confirmed, I don't believe.
Okay.
I'm pretty
it's
sure
just
they said like a
dragons.
long time ago that there was one in the city, like
It's
in
still there. That's a
Eopic,
good question.
and it's
Well,
probably still
would-
there unless they took it.
Would that not be the material shard?
Or the Fey shard.
Both were.
I
in
feel
the
No,
like
I
it's
don't
probably
think it
the
was
face
those
shard.
ones. I thought they said the robot one was there.
robot.
Oh.
Really?
I don't know if
That
they
might- that
said
sounds
that,
more
Lily.
like
Are,
it,
Lily, are you feeling okay?
don't think so.
I don't think I made it up, but maybe it's just because we had the robot in the town.
Maybe.
I think that's what you're thinking of, love.
That's definitely
Regardless,
not what I'm thinking of.
For me,
There was mention of a third one being an Aophic, and we said, well,
going back to the city almost
remember
feels
that
kind of endgamey right now.
What's a game? What gamey? Gamey.
I
well,
mean,
the good thing is, if none of you remember it being in the city, then it's definitely not there. So we don't have
Well-
to worry about it.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Like
Lily, I
Octavia,
can't
like
tell
pats
if you're
Lily's
drunk or
shoulder.
being passive aggressive right now.
No, I'm being optimistic.
Well, once I configure the compass, then we'll know for sure if that's the closest one. It's going to point us there.
That is true.
Touche.
It's a good process of elimination. You know what, Lily? Octavia will kind of like put her arm around her shoulder. She's like, I think I like intoxicated Lily. She's very thoughtful still.
Well, that's because I'm like thinking twice as hard.
It's true. You really do. You sure you don't want some like liquid IV or something like
I should be okay.
water? Can I get you water? We have lots of that.
No, I have got water.
Okay. Just checking. Stay hydrated. Octavia looks to the audience
Stay hydrated.
aggressively. So I suppose, is there anything left for us to do on the flotilla? Otherwise, we should probably, I think maybe heading for the colony first and then heading to the shore from there would not be the worst idea possible, because they're already shuttling to the colony. So that way we can.
I mean, we should probably meet up with them to see how.
make sure everything's kind of going
Scouting's going.
okay, and then make our way to the mainland.
Yes.
And that way no
That
one
sounds
has
like
to
a plan.
no one has to risk themselves too far. And I can just take a boat from the colony to the shore. We can
So,
like hide it there and leave it in case we need to come back for whatever reason.
what are we doing about? And he looks around to like see if Winnie's dad or Iris are in the room.
I mean, Iris is definitely there.
Iris is there. Yeah.
I think Winnie's dad might not be.
He's in a different tavern, undisclosed.
Yeah.
We'll say
What do we
Winnie's
do
dad has been
about-
helping with the getting people packed and put together and stuff.
Aw, good,
Aw,
wholesome.
The
Suffering through alcohol withdrawal.
additional people that we've picked up.
Well, I know for a fact that I'm doing everything in my power to keep Mal here. So
Yeah, Mal's not much of a fighter.
I don't have any say in this. It's up to them or their respective family.
Zephyr looks down at Winnie, who's just like head in her arms on the table. Just like pats her on the head.
It's like, no.
That might be a conversation for later.
But we
But
can come back
do
to
we-
that later.
Yeah,
come back.
we'll come back to that. Do we want to like? Iris, how are you feeling about this?
Hmm?
Are you comfortable with this? Like going out into what may very well be certain death.
She like looks at like Lily and she's like, if I'm so sorry, but if you think that we're separating, I think I will have to tear your throat out.
I see the relation. I
Mhm.
wasn't insinuating it. I was just making sure that
No,
you
I'm
knew what was ahead.
I mean, I'm not necessarily sure what I'm doing or what the kind of end goal is, but wherever Lily goes, I will be right there.
And Iris is much stronger than she was. And I've seen that firsthand, and it's great.
I get how she feels. I just wanted to make sure. Axel, everyone, the same option. We don't know what we're gonna face out there.
Axel, still drunk,
This is your.
starts just cracking up laughing. It's like, you can't ditch me! What are you talking about?
Zephyr starts to tear up a little bit, puts his hand on Axel's shoulder. I'm so proud of the man you've become.
Ugh.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but he's kind of the protagonist.
He really is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If this was a story, then
Probably leading that way, yes.
Then I would
I
consider
mean, I
myself
don't want him to be a plot
comedic-
device.
a comedic side character who
Do
has
not
her
take my
comeuppance
role.
or something.
Zephyr gets angry for like 1 second. Never before. He's like, don't you dare step on
Don't
my
you dare.
toes. I'm the comedic relief.
Yeah, she's like, all right.
No, he
That's
doesn't
that's
say
fine.
that.
I'm the sexy one. We all get that. Yes.
What?
Anyway,
Or?
Oh, did I lose my title? Hmm.
It's okay, Lily. I will share.
we can
50-50.
discuss this on the boat. But like I was saying, if anyone wants to back out, this is the time. I don't know what's
Zephyr-
going to be ahead of us.
I respect you making sure that we all want to do this, but we've had way too many encounters that are predicated on us staying together, whether that made it easier or not, and usually it didn't. So,
Touche.
we gotta do it together at this point.
I respect that.
It's together or
just-
not at all.
Hey, the
I
school
don't
may be
think-
gone, but the Midnight Stars is still here, so...
I don't think not at all is an option either.
Yeah.
All right.
So are we, like, spitballing what we're gonna do when we get the shards, or we just cross that bridge when we get there?
We are
figure
crossing
it
that
out.
bridge when we get there.
Mhm.
Cool.
I don't want to go completely blind, though.
It is like
Zephyr,
a lot of power. I do feel like we should have a plan, at least like going into it. I know we don't
Can
know
I-
like a whole lot right now, but
Well, how many
I
shards
mean-
are there in total?
6, right?
At least 5.
there's 6 if I
There's
remember.
6.
So I believe we
Mm,
should
a good
each get to the
number.
point where each of us are holding one. That way, in case
It's a good
somebody
balance of
gets
power.
hurt
Mhm.
or something,
Oh!
everyone has one, and we're not losing all of them, or etc.
Did
I'll-
Aofic do that
I'll
on
forfeit mine, by the
purpose?
Squad's of 6, but...
I'm sorry?
Oh my god.
Well, we do have a squad of 7.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I can cast Wish a couple times a day. I think I'm good. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
well,
suppose.
just,
Well,
just
I mean-
making
Yeah.
sure.
He
I
got
guess.
signed up afterward. He wasn't part of
Yeah.
the first thing.
That's true.
That
Technically,
doesn't
I
make
wasn't part of your
him less
squad
part of the
anyway.
team. That just wasn't part of
Yeah.
the Aofikian
Yes.
vision.
Well, are you saying we should decide who gets what shard now? Or
It doesn't have to be
just-
now. I'm
just-
just saying, at any given time, each person
Just
should
the
just have
fact.
one on them,
Alright.
just in case. I mean, they're powerful, and just to split them
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I was talking a little bit more like I feel like we should probably figure out like,
A goal.
yeah, like why are we? This kind of seems like our only option, but like why are we doing this?
up to get rid of the devouring love.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Okay.
how?
Supposedly, according to Offenzia, if I'm remembering correctly, and mind you, I'm not the thinker of the group, but
I believe it was according to Blazidin, actually.
or Blazidin, whoever said something. Listen, I literally said I'm not the thinker of this group. But supposedly, if you bring them all together, you have the ability to rewrite the world the way you want it to be. And the world that we see currently is one without the devouring, where people don't have to fear going crazy and sequestering themselves to small city-states.
We should
Like-
probably take some time to think about what exactly that world is.
And we
'Cause it
can
could
do that
very
on the
well be
way.
like Wish,
Yes.
Where the less specific we are, the more it's gonna backfire.
Mhm.
But I don't
It's
think
true.
it's up to us.
It is up
What
to the
Blazid-
person who does
I
it.
don't. What Blazidin was saying, it really sounded like bringing the shards back together would return them to like what they used to be. Instead of like broken, they'd be like one entity again. and then
And
they would
that
be the
entity,
judge.
right.
Ah.
So we have to convince this entity, whatever it is, to turn our world into something that promotes a healthy environment for all who live within it, rather than what we're stuck with right now.
Well, at least two of us are pretty charismatic, so I think the odds are in our favor.
Yeah, I'd agree. Lily and I are very charismatic.
There it is. Pitch right down
Can
the middle,
I?
and you gotta swing.
Can I try and figure that out a little bit before we make any decisions?
Please, Lily, I would love for you to do that.
Figure what out?
I want to see if I can learn more about this figure that's been
course.
broken.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
regardless, we're all in agreement that finding the shards should be our first priority.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course. And
Uh,
if that means fighting people along the way, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, or in for bronze, in
Where
for
are we?
platinum, sure.
Something like that.
Can we all agree that we don't kill unless needed?
Kill
Like
what?
people, or if we're getting attacked by monsters in
you-
the waste? I
People.
feel like that's okay. That's fair.
If we're just going to get rid of the devouring, we might be able to save the people that are stuck out there.
I
Oh,
think it wouldn't be a bad idea to, in general, have a, like, case-by-case basis. It should be saving people as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, the harsh reality of fighting in such a desperate manner, and I know you haven't seen too much of what the devouring does to people and things, but in some cases, we may not have a choice. So I don't want you to hesitate and get yourself killed.
that's foreboding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But yes, we should strive to save as many people as possible. I completely agree. I'm just warning you that I don't want you to hesitate and get yourself killed.
I just wanted to bring it up.
I need my grandpa, okay?
What?
Don't worry about
Grandpa!
Yes.
it. Axel jumps in
Yes.
on that.
I like that idea because if we run into my sister and she's all like, I would like to not kill her.
Yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're all in agreement on that.
Okay.
Yes.
Octavia, when's the next shuttle leave?
Oh, literally, they're going all the time, so we can go whenever. I was just kind of waiting for people to be done with their conversations,
Well-
and then we can literally go back to my home and grab our stuff and leave.
Do we want
Before,
to rest first? It is the night.
We can-
Yeah, how
We
are
can
you
rest
hanging
on
in
the
there?
ship. Oh, I'm fine. I got healed for a bunch. I'm just,
Okay.
if I had to say, I'm maybe about. I've only got like 80% of what I need for the day, but we
Okay.
can rest on the ship. It's no
Wait,
problem.
how
Or,
long have we been here?
Like 2 days.
2 days, 3 days.
No, like in the
About-
bar.
At
in
least
the
an
bar.
hour.
About an hour or two.
1 hour?
Midday.
Yeah.
It's been
like-
like 2 hours. It's
I
still
thought it was like
it's still the
2.
morning. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like mid-afternoon.
Oh, it's like
not night.
afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went
It
day
is the
drinking.
afternoon. We went.
day
Oh.
drinking.
Actually, I think we
12
went
o'clock
morning
somewhere.
drinking.
It was
technically
morning
speaking.
Morning
drinking.
It was like
So it is just
8:30
becoming.
Yeah.
when
Yes,
we
it
entered
is
the bar.
just becoming the
Now
afternoon.
probably-
I
yeah.
see.
It'll
Then-
probably take. Octavia's like, it'll probably take about maybe half a day to get to the colony, so we can probably rest there and then go into the waste next morning.
That sounds like a good
Alright.
plan then.
Well, Zephyr like reaches down and picks up a mug. So, for lack of better terms, shit's about to get real.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I could not be more glad to have you guys as teammates. especially because there were a lot of people in that school who I'm glad are not on my team.
Octavia's like, hey, that's
Kevin.
a little too soon. That's a little too soon, mate.
Some of them got Kevin's over there.
She like looks and she's
There's
like,
this like spindly guy that's got a lute strapped to his side that's like staring daggers at Zephyr.
Octavia's like, I don't know who that is.
It
Don't worry
really
about it.
doesn't look like he likes you, though.
He doesn't.
He certainly hates your guts. Wow.
So, boat?
Impressive.
Well,
Oh,
Boat.
He
Octavia,
takes
where are the
the money,
docks?
Okay.
well, and she kind of swoops and she'll link arms with Axel so that he does not fall in. She's like, because she doesn't want him falling in the water. She's like, you know what, my fine friend, I will take you there personally. Nothing like an escort from the chieftain, huh?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's like, if I can have the guards go and get our stuff. So
Oh!
why don't we all just go?
I mean, I kind of brought everything with me. You know, we have these
Yes.
like bags of holding, so like kind of
It's
everything
true.
fits in
gotta
there.
have everything right
Listen, I was so ready to fight my uncle that I kind of left mine back at the ship or back at the house. So like,
Okay.
I need one to
see.
go get mine, and she'll kind of start dragging him outside, making sure he stays upright. And-
Does he have that? I don't think he has it. Never mind. Continue. There's like a reach for another drink as he gets pulled out. He's like, wait, I just want one more.
Yeah, she's like, oh, we're going now. Yeah, you've drank enough. And she'll flag down a guard to like get anything that they left at the house, and tell them to meet them at the boat launch, and they will go to the part of the flotilla where they have started sending ships of refugees and lake folk alike
Mhm.
to the colony.
Absolutely. You make your way.
So,
Ooh, yes.
Oh,
I was just gonna say they all leave the bar and Zephyr sits there for just a second longer with his mug. He just raises up and he goes, "To the midnight stars." And
that's
then he
so on
leaves.
brand though. We can
I think
do a toast
I think
on this
Winnie is
ship.
still there with you, and she just like puts a hand on your shoulder.
She goes,
It's okay,
I'll toast with you.
Lily, are
What?
we are you planning on taking the doll?
What are we
With
doing
us?
with your body?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just fuck.
Fuck.
Do you want to
I
put it in
can't
your bag?
offend- I promised it to Offenzia and she won't pick it up.
Humanoid in the bag of holding.
It won't fit. The bag's not like that big.
Actually,
it's,
they
you
can
know,
hold about
extra-dimensional.
64 cubic feet.
Well, we're talking about
Yeah,
the
but you gotta
entrance.
fit it in the hole. The hole's not 64
Oh.
Mary
cubic
Poppins
feet.
bag. You
I
know,
see.
You just kind of go.
She's got an
Fit
itty
my
bitty
limb.
waist, but her hips are big.
You know,
Oh,
I
Zephyr
made
puts
her,
his
I
hand
can
on
see
Pepper's
that.
shoulder.
I wasn't aware.
you know
How are
what?
you not aware? Everyone was looking.
I was not.
What?
Likewise.
Were you not part
What?
of the like checking on this thing?
Actually, I wasn't because
Lily?
I came upstairs right
Oh.
after.
Lily, you know what?
Okay. What?
I got this. Can I do something?
Are you gonna yell at Offenzia?
No.
Oh. Can you wish that No, wait, no, don't wish.
Not yet.
I mean,
not
that's
yet.
what I was just gonna be like. Axel's drunk. Is he gonna do this on accident?
Put her in
Wait,
the
wait,
bag.
Oh, no.
Put her in the bag.
Wait.
I mean,
Hold on, wait.
Oh, he's not.
I
I was just gonna like teleport the doll to wherever Offenzia is.
You can do that? That seems hard.
I mean, yeah, I can just wish for it.
well,
Well, yeah, but like, are all of wishes the same?
I mean, that would be like a little bit higher, but like I don't really like suffer as much of the backlash as like I'm supposed to. perks.
Well, what if you just made her tiny for a minute and then
Yeah.
you get big in the bag?
Oh,
we
do we just want to
just-
shrink her?
Barbie size.
Enlarge, reduce.
Oh, I
And
can
then-
copy, enlarge, reduce. Ah, that's easy.
Well, copy it. I
An 8th
anyone
level
have it?
enlarge, reduce. Let's see how small we can get her.
Barbie size! Barbie Lily! Merch ideas, guys. Merch ideas. Let's go.
Mattel, get on this.
Let's-
Hasbro, reach out to us.
The inspiration for her outfit was already a Barbie outfit, so
you,
Hasbro, we're listening.
Axel will follow the guard back to Octavia's place, and returns with just a small Barbie Lily. Alright, here you go.
whoa, she's a different material. That's weird. I didn't know she would. It's like smooth, but not like hard smooth. It's like soft smooth. That's weird.
Interesting.
Material girl.
Material girl.
What was that?
What?
I remember when I was a material girl.
Yeah,
Twas
that
a different time. Twas a
Was a
different time.
Mm-hmm.
Axel and Lily drunk ramble their way over to the northern launch point. And as our party moves over there, we're going to take a quick little bathroom break.
Thank you.
And we will be back in about 10-ish minutes.
I'm drinking.
That's just a glorified name.
And we're back. Welcome back. Our party is heading towards the northern docks, northern launch point, whatever you want to call it. You know, where boats don't go in water, but they go on water. Because in the water is a death sentence. The whole party gets there. Things have been achieved. Lily's body was shrunken down and put into a bag of holding. And you arrive. There are several, like, large barges. Some of the larger vehicles of, usually each tribe has about, like, one of these. It's more boat structured, looks kind of like an arc, in the way of just a big piece of wood that is curved, floating a couple feet above the water as it does. But you also see several smaller vessels, fishing vehicles, personal vehicles used to travel between flotillas when they're not actively latched together. Everyone seems to be kind of chipping in to help these refugees onto a new location, as well as guardsmen, supplies, the whole 9 yards. But as you approach Octavia, you see your uncle is kind of standing, directing things, getting everyone prepared for the journey ahead. He kind of makes eye contact with you and waves you down.
Octavia will motion everyone to follow. She walks that way.
Hey,
Uncle!
niece?
She
I,
kind of smiles.
I assume the morning was enjoyable for the rest of you?
Oh, truly. Some of us are still feeling its wonderful effects.
Woo!
She just grins.
I'm glad to hear. Not sure how that's going to affect with the seafare, but
We'll find out. It's either going to be a big mess or just fine.
I'm glad I caught you, though. We, the engineers have cooked up something a little special for you and your party.
Oh, yes. And pray tell, what might that be?
Well, knowing that you'll be venturing off into the waste, we can't necessarily have you doing that on foot now, can we?
Oh?
And we'll gesture over to what can only be described as a, like, sports car with kind of a boat bottom. It's like a convertible. You've got like the windshield up front.
I think
It has been rated for both water and land travel.
Go convert a boat.
The convertible.
Al is losing his shit over here.
Oh!
Octavia just like opens her arms and she just takes Sylvain into a big hug. She like
Zephyr
if
joins
she
in.
no, she pushes his head away. She like takes a hug and just not even looking at him, just boop. She's like, Uncle, thank you. That is such a generous gift.
Don't thank me. The engineers are the ones who put it together.
It looks lovely. So it works just like a ship from the flotilla, perhaps, or is the?
It's got a little bit more magical engineering to it. He'll like bring you over. It's like we've pieced together a couple of things from the old world with some of our more recent excursions. If you press this pedal, it'll push you forwards. This pedal will have you stop, and the wheel in the center controls your direction. No need for
Fascinating.
sails or anything like that.
All right. I'm sure I can get the hang of it.
We did
No need,
remove
I got it.
the strapping that they had on the inside. We're assuming it was probably for carrying different supplies and such. And since you'll be taking up most of the space individually, would
Right.
didn't seem very useful at the time.
Yes.
Of course.
Makes sense, of course. Thank you.
Ingenious.
And we have filled up what I think is called a trunk with rations, food,
Because it's
pieces
shaped
for your
like a
journey.
big chest.
Oh, you.
It's
really
like an
thought of
attached
everything.
chest.
Right.
That's so smart.
Interesting.
You mean an attached trunk?
Yeah, because trunks exist.
Trunks are things.
This
It's
one
like
is
what you put
a
your
bit-
clothes in.
We
A bit
wouldn't call. We don't have
strange.
cars, but yeah, we do have trunks, and they're
You
like
don't have what?
wooden. What?
Well, this one's made of
What?
metal, actually. And quite thin metal. I think you could probably puncture into it if you really wanted to.
Oh, okay.
How many people can it sit? Because I
Oh,
think we
it-
have a party of 8 now.
Well, it fits 10, so it can be a
It's a
little.
limo.
It's a limo. We've got a limo rider
yeah.
here.
It's like one of those
With like the
Hummer
U
limo.
seat and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely.
There's a
in love.
jacuzzi in the back. No.
Oh my god.
She's
Roll
like,
for
"Oh,
jacuzzi.
No, if we take out all these rations, we got enough space for a pool.
Yeah, Octavia
I'm
just
on
is.
it.
She looks at her uncle and she's like, you know, you've always been one of the most thoughtful people I've ever known. I'm sorry it took so long for me to realize that.
Unfortunately, my thoughtfulness fell to the wind sometimes. But hey, I don't have to be responsible for shit now.
You're responsible for the colony, need I remind you?
Small potatoes.
Also, I have requested that my new regent report to you on most things regarding the flotilla's status, unless, of course, in case of an emergency, then she has full autonomy. But
I've already
Just in
given her a
case.
blanket yes, so
kind of groans, and she's like, "Listen, I'm just, you know how the chieftains can be. They're a little power hungry if they get the chance."
she reminds me a lot of you.
Octavia,
You should
you've
be
never
more
told
concerned about that than I am.
me- Octavia, you
Actually-
never told me your uncle was so cool.
She reminds me a lot of your mother.
Oh. She kind of like turns away, and she's like, "Well, I suppose she'll be fine then."
Would you like to take it for a test drive?
Yes.
I kind of do, yes.
What's it run on?
Yeah,
Magical
can I take a look
essence?
at like the? Can I take a
Magical
look at the magical
Yeah, you like
makeup of it?
you pop the hood, you start getting in there, and it's got a continuous stream of raw magical essence that seems to be running through some kind of engine. and produces power through a coolant and heating system. So as the liquid travels away
they got
from the
RGB.
engine, it cools down, heats back up as it comes through.
Februm, Al, I trust that maybe perhaps you can be our mechanics on this one. Both for
I
the
think we
magic
can
convergent and
Cover the bases.
It would be my honor.
It is still fairly experimental, so nice that you have a couple talented hands on your ship.
Oh, definitely. And these are the best people that I know and who would be perfect for the job. So, yes, can I get in it right now?
Absolutely.
She bounds the side. You know, instead of opening the door, she just puts her hand on it and leaps over.
You just push that button to start it.
Boop.
You push the little button that, in very scratched off font, says "push to start." And the engine begins to roar. There is this small aura of what color? What color?
It's gotta be gold, please.
Yeah, okay. We'll do a small golden aura that kind of pulses around the whole car itself as it kind of lifts up just a little bit more, and you feel it want to lurch forward immediately. Just shimmering. It's not the quietest vehicle. But as everyone gets in, or anyone who wants to, Sylvain will instruct you to hit the big pedal on your right. Do you floor it or do you tap it?
Ooh.
Listen.
How much weight
Does she
does
know
this
how
hold?
much pressure to apply?
Yeah, that's the
How many
real
ten
question.
people?
Over under on a 13 of whether or not I have enough self-restraint to not floor it.
Under.
Under. Floor it.
Oh. Wait, whoa.
Floor it.
I think it needed to be higher than a 13 for me not to floor it.
So,
I think she does that.
Octavia, you floor this thing. And the rest of you, anyone who hadn't fully taken a seat has to, sit down quickly as you just accelerate forwards at a crazy speed.
Does it go up?
You start, looking over some of the controls. You're not seeing anything that gives you an indication that you can fly up into the air, but you are hovering about 2 or 3 feet above whatever's below you.
Into
Nice.
not the direction of anything that would be in the way.
Oh yeah, no, you've got open water for a while.
Okay.
You put it in reverse.
Into a building. No, she has enough foresight not to throw it back.
I mean, but in a couple seconds, you are.
Maybe she's not the sexy one.
No, she is.
I think she just
It's
lost
not
her
big
title.
Through admission.
She's gonna
Wow.
she's gonna throw it back on literally any other occasion, just not
Yeah,
into
yeah,
a
yeah.
building.
But within a couple of seconds, you are starting to leave the flotilla in the dust.
Oh,
As you
Oh my.
make this big arc around. You're traveling at hundreds of feet around.
she's giggling. Like she's just having fun.
Oh, so is Zephyr. Almost in sync with Octavia.
Oh, they're the same brain, unfortunately, for this moment. And she turns it back around and she starts to get the hang of it as she's going, and she's what is she tests the brakes a little bit, not enough to brake check everyone, but enough to be okay, that's what makes me go slow.
It slows you down a little bit.
Yeah. And she's all right. She's all right, I think I have the hang of this thing. This is fun, right? We're having fun. And she looks over her shoulder at everyone. How are we doing?
First of all, Octavia, you have water vehicles proficiency, right?
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make me a check with that. It'll be your wisdom plus proficiency.
But do you
Okay.
have land vehicles?
Or intelligence, depending on how you're going with this.
Well, my intelligence is a -1. So, we're going with my wisdom. That is a 17.
Oh yeah, it is Octavia's first time behind a new vehicle, but quickly becoming accustomed to the ins and outs, not to steer too quickly in one direction, because you're steering forwards instead of behind,
Right.
which is a little bit of a learning curve.
Took a second, but man, once she has it.
No, like you go into that big turn and it feels smooth.
Solid. She like looks back, she's like, how we doing?
Zephyr is like standing up in shotgun, like holding on to the rim of the like the convertible, the open top. Of
Uh-huh.
The windshield.
And his head is like full up, hair blown back, just laughing.
Yeah, Lily's definitely like leaning over the side with one hand like over the water. Not doing the like dragging it along the water thing.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
With the
She's not like that ballsy to like test if the monster will
Yeah,
come
let's
later.
not-
Are we
Let's
moving
just
fast
moving that
enough?
fast?
Oh, fast.
Let's not tempt my god, thank you very much.
Oh my
Um,
god.
I would like to imagine that Winnie is like hunched over with her head in her hand.
Probably.
I think Axel's right there with her, just be like, yeah, so okay.
I think Februm he for probably the first time that he's like deliberately used them. He has his goggles on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and his tentacles just kind of like freeform, just flapping in the wind behind him.
There's probably not even bugs over the lake, is there?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It is crystal clear as you're skating across
Good
this
stuff.
pitch black liquid.
Al, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Yes.
Al, do you want to go faster?
My bones were not made to go this fast.
You can go a little faster.
It should go faster.
She'll take the speed as much as she dares until she starts slowing down once they get to the flotilla
Mhm.
back.
You pull back in. Here's the thing: do you pull back in slowly, or are we trying to whip it back in?
We're
Okay.
doing a skid to like parallel park.
Okay. Give me one more water vehicles check.
Finna whip that hoe.
That is a. You said, is that charisma?
Not.
No, it's wisdom.
Maybe.
I mean,
This
I
one
could
be
make it.
charisma.
Bro, I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying
I'll
to
give
be
you.
awesome.
I'll
Arm
give
on
you
the
charisma on
side.
this one. You
Yeah.
get charisma on this one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
That
charisma
would
plus
give
your
me a 19.
proficiency. Yep. You just like slide it right up next to the dock. There's a little bit of a there's a little bit of a jut at the end as you like level back out.
Yup. There's like a group of lake folk and mixed with.
There's a whole bunch of
aliens
kids
refugees.
there at the edge.
She just looks at them and she's like, "Sup?"
One of them has sunglasses that they lower, and they're
Yeah.
like,
So she's just holding onto the wheel and she kind of leans back. She's, "Sup?"
Sylvain will walk over and be like, "Don't show off too much."
Oh, but I just can't help it. It's a part of my nature.
No, don't show off too much.
Go from the back.
This should be able to get you to the colony in a couple of hours.
Well then, I suppose we don't need to take any charter on any barge and wait for a bunch of people to hop on. Thank you, Uncle. If you need anything, find a wizard, send something.
We've got a couple options, more on the druid lane. So if a
True.
random bird starts flying in your direction, don't shoot it down at first, at least.
I promise to only exercise the utmost caution. And she kind of like looks at the car and like giggles a little bit. She's like,
Is there like a specific kind of bird it would be? So, because like we probably do want to shoot down just about anything that we see in the waste.
Most likely a gull of some type.
a seagull.
Potentially a
Perfect.
hawk, depending on
Gull
who
or
is it
hawk?
coming from.
Very different birds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we will take caution, and if they are friendly, they should circle a few times first. And I'll send Perseus up to meet them.
Understood.
All right. Well, this will be us heading off. Uncle, take care of yourself.
Will do. I'll see you over there. I'm gonna be on the next transport.
All right. We'll be spending the night and then heading out in the morning.
Expected as much.
Mhm.
She like revs the engine once, and she's like, and once again, thanks for the toy. And
Don't
she kind
break
of
it.
she kind of like stands up and she waves to the people on the flotilla, and she's like, I hope that when we come back and we meet again, it will be under the skies of a new world.
Woo! Woo! Go Octavia! Woo! That's my chieftain!
Friends!
And
And then there's her. Yeah.
it's like a yay.
One guy's like, yeah, Zephyr!
Woo!
Zephyr has his fanboy, like just the one.
It's the same bard from earlier, but he's like kidding.
No, it has to be the like.
It's gotta be the
it's
bards that I
the-
jammed out with that one night.
Yeah, it's another bard
Oh,
that like.
yeah,
so
yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
is standing there like, ugh, of course. But there's a guy standing next to him who's doing the full like Avatar Kyoshi warrior like thing. Begins to like froth at the mouth. He's like, "Wah!"
Can I name him?
Sure.
He starts clapping and like Zephyr looks aside and goes, I'm gonna miss Thouderson, man.
Oh, Thotterson.
Patterson! Yeah!
Octavia will stand up and drive away. Like, you know how people like stand when they're driving boats? Just like
sit down! Oh god, please!
hand back and her hair is like flying and she like steps on the gas again.
You zoom off. Al's fists are clenched around the seat around him. As you make your way to the Northeast Island. I did come up with a name for it, Octavia. You can correct me if you want. But I think Tusk Point?
Dusk Point sounds great.
Yeah.
I love that.
As this is kind of the halfway point between the base flotilla and the edge of the waste.
Perfect.
So as you make your way to Tusk Point, can I have somebody roll a d20 for me? Zephyr has volunteered.
You got it.
I'm not rolling any more d20s.
What'd you roll?
Oh.
Roll a one.
Roll a what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is this good? Yeah, this will be good. You begin to make your way towards the island, following some navigational devices and things that are on the vehicle itself. Because the fog is still fairly dense, even as you were getting out of the flotilla. There is this kind of perimeter of fog that is surrounding you, blocking your view at a greater distance. But Octavia, you have made this trip before. It is nothing overly complicated to you. As long as you're heading in the northeast direction, you're gonna run into it. As you begin to get close, the fog begins to dissipate around you, and you see Tusk Point come into view. Not a huge island, but large enough to support a small population. There is a small forested area as well, and you see the kind of white glittering beaches with several individuals starting to make their camps to set in order. There is a like check-in happening just to make sure that everyone is accounted for, because this island is it's still in the Silent Lake, but it is still technically a part of the waste itself. It's not protected by any other greater entity, so everyone is being made sure that they're checked on. Everyone is being put together, and I need everyone to make a perception check.
Oh yeah. Oh, my favorite words. Oh,
Perception.
That's a 17 for
Ooh.
Octavia.
17.
That's an 18 for Februm.
that's a
He's
32.
most focused on driving.
That's
Holy
a
shit.
9 for Zephyr.
And that's a 13 for Al.
Beautiful. So most of you are going to see this. Al, maybe not quite you. I think you were just absorbed in your own terrified
Oh yeah.
emotions here.
What did Al get?
13.
I got a 9.
Yeah, so Zephyr is it's in the opposite directions. Al is terrified and Zephyr is way too into it. But the rest of you noticing kind of the purring and roar of the engine as you're making different turns and continuing on your path, you begin to hear another sound. A shriek. Loud, piercing, and even at a distance you feel it beginning to pierce into your brains. As you look farther north than where you are, at a 90-degree angle from your entrance to where the island is, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. You see 5 flying creatures cloaked in dark shadow, just kind of dripping off of them as they fly, as they dusk and weave, heading in the direction of the island and of the colony itself. They seem to be a couple hundred feet out, but so are you at the same time. So I'm gonna need to know what y'all are doing first. You're not quite an initiative, but you see these vicious monsters heading in the direction of the colony.
Hey, Lily, can you see what they are?
What do they look like? I can't roll any better than I already did.
It's like let me pull up this.
Are they like cloakers? Or are they like birds?
What would this be? They're large beings. These are not small creatures. Go ahead. What would this be? Maybe a history check? Maybe?
History.
Because you can see them defined. They are dark beings.
I don't even know specifically what it is.
So they are dark beings dripping in shadow. They have large bat-like wings with feet and just a huge beak that seems to be letting out these screeches every so often that even at a distance are piercing into your brains.
Let's see what we got. Wow. Only -1. I can't believe it. That's a 16.
16. You start looking through, like, peering through your mind, through your past knowledge, and a certain kind of creature pops into mind. They're known for dipping and grabbing targets and then flying off, paralyzing them with their shrieks. This is a pack of Gloomstalkers. Quickly on approach, moving a little slower than you are, but still very fast.
How far away did you say they were?
From your position or from the island?
Yes.
So you are about 200 to 300 feet away from the island itself.
Okay.
And they are just under that. So on the 150 to 200 foot range.
Okay.
So from, let's see, let's Pythagorean.
I didn't want you to do math, but
I got this. This
an
is easy.
approximation.
This is, you gotta turn the phone sideways to do this kind of math.
Oh, so sideways
oh,
math.
baby.
That's sideways math is
I
the
know.
word.
Sideways
We
You gotta
math.
square it.
So we gotta do 1.5.
Yo, Max said paralyzed, and now I know it's gonna be another one-shot situation where I'm paralyzed the entire encounter.
Oh no.
You just gotta do some quick and dirty Pythagorean.
Mm-hmm.
They
This is why you
are
should stay in school, kids.
160 feet away from you.
Oh, so close. All right. I think I'm gonna start taking pot shots at him,
Okay,
Okay.
hold on. I'm going to.
assuming
If I
we
know-
are engaging.
If I know
Like
what
right
they're
now.
called, I know one weakness. I would assume. I would
Mhm.
not have learned what they are in a vacuum. I would have learned how to hunt them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think the most apparent thing is that they are vulnerable to radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
I will tell the party. They look like gloomstalkers, and if that's the case, then they definitely fear the light.
All right. Well, we can't let them reach the colonists. So I'm going to take us closer.
Wait, what look like Gloomstar? Oh my god.
One thing that I do
Oh.
want to keep track of as well, these creatures are very difficult to see right now because
Okay.
there is no really ambient light other than some lights that are attached to the vehicle that is on yourself. There is a little bit of moonlight. You are in the middle of the day. But coming out of the city where there's dim light everywhere, there is darkness around you.
Gotcha.
But yes.
Hey, what look like Gloomstalkers? Oh my god. Plural.
Hold on, we're going back into hunting mode. Okay. Command issuing time. Winnie, guiding bolt. Zephyr, cast dancing lights on those things
On
as
it.
soon as you're in range, and then I will sacred flame them.
I can't do much of anything. I'm just going to be your driver. That's
Prepped
the
and
role that
waiting.
I have now assumed.
I should be
you'll-
fine to take pot shots, right?
That's fine.
If we're gonna take pot shots, we should probably roll initiative.
True.
This is true. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, now it's good. 22.
Is it good?
I have a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 22 for
Oof.
Zephyr. 19 for Lily.
11.
11 for Februm.
Got 16.
16 for Al. And that's okay, Axel. That's
you rolling?
23 for Axel.
Are we rolling for Winnie or?
Ooh, yes. Let me.
I rolled a 13.
13 for Winnie. Okay. Just give me 1 second. 13 for Winnie. So she's just gonna go right before Februm. Cool. So I'll roll for those fuckers. Okay. Axel's up first. Axel is going to he's going to use his action to get rid of his drunkenness. 5 lay on hands points. And then I don't think he has much to do as bonus action. He's going to cast Sanctuary on Octavia.
Cool. What does that do?
His bonus action. People have to make a wisdom save before they try to attack you.
Cool.
It's like, keep us steady.
As long as you don't attack them.
I have other plans.
Okay,
Just run into them.
Zephyr. You're at 22, right?
Yes, I did.
You're up next.
Well, I'm gonna do what Lily said. Cast dancing lights if we're close enough.
You're still about 200 feet away.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
ready dancing light.
Octavia controls boat movement. You got 100 feet of movement.
Okay.
Can you hold your action until I get
yeah,
us
I'll
close
hold.
enough?
But I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Bardic to Lily.
Okay,
Or
cool.
was it Lily who said that they were gonna attack? Zephyr remembers what Lily said for the plan, but Dane does not.
Lily will be attacking, I'm sure. So it's not a bad bet.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go for a regular attack before I'm in range for Sacred Flame.
Okay. Well, you got 10 minutes. You can save it for whatever you want.
Cool.
Zephyr reaches back and holds out his hand for a knuckle bump to Lily and be like, "All right, as soon as I get there, lights are going up."
Thanks, Zephyr.
After Zephyr, one of the Gloomstalkers goes into a quick dive and clears the rest of its distance and gets right up in front of all of the other colonists on the island. The people are beginning to panic as clipboards are dropped, fire and torches begin to kind of roll on the ground. The normal people, civilians, begin to kind of scatter off into the forest. Octavia, you're up next.
Yeah, so my whole goal is to keep the boat within range and keep my party members from getting picked off. So I would like to take our movement towards the birds that are bothering the colonists. I know they're not birds, they're gloomstalkers, but my brain is filling in words for me.
Mm-hmm.
They're much like birds.
While I am doing that, can I cast Armor of Agathis on myself?
You can. You are only going to make it 100 feet closer to the beach, though.
Oh, so I'd have to
If you
dash?
if you want to dash, you have to spend your action to do that with the boat.
So I don't get my fun dash bonus action when I'm driving a vehicle.
Go ahead and make a water vehicles check for me.
Okay.
To see,
not
this is you essentially driving while distracted.
Yeah, distracted driving. It's a 9, so probably not.
I'm gonna say you begin to do it, but with casting the spell, because that has somatic components, right?
Let me look at it. I don't actually know.
So if you look at the spell, it should
a
have
cup of water.
yeah. So it's got it's even got
Oh.
material as well.
Yeah.
So you begin to go for it, but you end up turning yourself away, and the boat kind of juts to the side for a second.
Nope. Both hands wheel. Got it. She will pedal it. She'll put the pedal to the metal after that, and she will make it so that she dashes to the island.
Yep. So you get right up there, next to the island. Not cultists. Civilians are running around. You pull up onto the beach, kind of slide to the side. There is the one Gloomstalker that is down there, and the rest of them seem to be hovering up above, waiting to dive down, kind of prepping to do so.
How far above?
They are 150 feet above.
Cool.
Lily, it is your turn.
Were we at any point within 120 feet of them?
You would have gotten up to the the Gloomstalker that's on the ground if you wanted to do the dancing lights there. Or are you asking about something else? You're probably not within 120 feet of the 4, but there is one that is like 20 feet away from you now.
Well, then I will give Zephyr the go-ahead to do that, to cast it on that one if he so wishes.
I so wish.
Some bright and dim light immediately kind of surrounds it. You see some of its shadows kind of begin to leap out as it turns its attention towards the newcomers.
Okay. And this one is how far?
20 feet.
20 feet, easy. Well, since I don't have many attack rolls, so I will just use Chill Touch to take advantage of my Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, we'll add it, just to make sure. That's a 20 to hit.
A 20 will hit.
Okay. Chill Touch, 3d8. 14, 16. 16 necrotic damage.
16 necrotic damage. As the hand grabs onto it, preventing any healing. Good chunk of damage. It pulls some of the shadows away, but still got plenty in that tank.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. It is another Gloomstalker's turn as it begins to go into a forward dive, but this time not towards the civilians, but towards your party as a whole. Is going to move 80 feet in its movement, and then it will bonus action teleport 40 feet. I forgot that they could do that. And then I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. I'm good at that.
Um,
5 proficiency, let's go. 16.
That is 24.
Beautiful.
An 18.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Total?
I'll use the flash of genius to make it 15.
Zephyr,
When you got a 19.
Zephyr, what are you working with?
I'm sorry, I blanked out completely.
Con save.
Con save.
Con save.
5.
Just a 5?
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. It lands like on the ground, a little bit of a distance away from you, and lets out this horrible shriek that pierces into all of your brains. Most of you are able to kind of like crunch down, and it doesn't affect you fully. Zephyr, unfortunately, you hear this, and every muscle in your body freezes. You are paralyzed until this Gloomstalker's turn.
Did somebody roll for Winnie? What's her con?
Winnie
It's
succeeded.
19, I got it.
Oh, okay.
So did Axel.
Well, her con's not 19, but that's what I roll.
Okay, cool.
That is its whole turn, though. Al, it is your go.
Good. So how far away is it from us now?
You've got one. The one that screeched is 30 feet, and the one that was attacking the beach is 20. But you're like 20 directly in front of you, 30 to your left.
I'll go for the one that's attacking the beach.
Okay.
I will just run up to it and start punching it. I guess.
Go for it.
You're hopping out.
Launch!
First hit is going to be a 19.
19 hits.
Cool. That one. Cool. 6 thunder damage.
6 thunder damage. Okay.
And then the second one's a natural 20.
Amazing.
So I'll add a 3rd level smite to that.
Sweet. Give me that damage separately.
Okay. This isn't considered undead, is it? That doesn't matter for me, does it? At all?
It is not undead. It is a monstrosity.
Okay, cool. Thunder damage is going to be
Remember
14.
to max your dice. Yep.
Yeah. So the thunder damage will be 14, and the
So you got
Why
3d8, which is 24 plus.
okay.
Well, no. You get a 1 on top of that as well. Because you start with 2, right? So it's 48 for a 3rd level.
I think so.
So you
Why
got
can't I find it?
32
There you
radiant.
Yes. Okay. Plus, well, plus 10, so 42 radiant.
You rolled 10 on 48.
I did. I rolled a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 6.
Doesn't matter though. As Lily had pointed out earlier, this creature is vulnerable to radiant damage, so that 40 something becomes 80 something as Al walks up, gives it a 1, bam, and this whole creature just disintegrates from the point at which Al hit it back down to its tail in a flash of light.
And I will just yell to anybody who may be in the vicinity, any civilians. Everybody, get to cover.
People are doing exactly that. Okay. You're gonna have another big boy that is going to make his way, movement, then teleport, down to be, because they can only move. How much with that teleport? 40, 120. So 30 feet away, same as the other one. And I'm gonna need everyone to make a con save again.
Yeehaw!
Except for Zephyr, you're good.
I am
Okay,
using a luck point.
25?
Wait, does that mean it's taking its turn?
This one is. Well,
This
no,
is a different one.
not the one that stunned you, unfortunately.
Oh.
Actually, you
I
should probably make another save just to see when the stun ends.
I thought you said it ended during its next turn.
Yeah, but which one's next turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's 2 different sound
Well,
effects.
there's 4 of them now.
I got a 9.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
a 16.
16,
A 15.
15,
Winnie got a 12.
12. Okay. Lily, what'd you get?
25.
25. This time, Winnie unfortunately gets pulled into the mix as the rest of you kind of tighten your muscles, keeping your composure. Winnie and Zephyr are both in the back of the boat, unable to move, paralyzed. It is Winnie's turn. Winnie is paralyzed. Which I don't think that... I think she can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't take actions.
Yep. Februm, your go.
How many are still in the air?
You got
Like
2 in the air,
up.
2 on the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot 1 up there.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be a 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. I'm going to apply that with constraining arrow.
Okay.
So. So it'll take extra 2d6 acid damage, and if it its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and if it moves more than 1 foot without teleporting, during its next turn, it'll take another 2d6 acid damage.
Okay. It's like you should probably just roll the 2d6 as well, because it's going to move.
Yes. So that is 8 piercing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then 9 acid damage right now.
Is that with the 2d8? Because it goes next. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just roll it now. An additional 5 acid damage after
5
that.
acid damage. Sweet.
And then my other 2 shots are going to be, which one looks weaker on the ground? Has either the ones that are
Neither of the ones on the ground have been hit.
Okay, just the one that
The only one
got
that's been hit is the one that got
blown up.
obliterated.
Cool. I'll shoot the first one that paralyzed.
Sweet.
That's a nat 20.
Amazing. Okay.
And then a 23.
Those will both hit.
Okay. Right. So that'll be a combined total. 13 plus 8. What's 13 plus 8?
21.
21. And then the math. I'm horrible at math. 20, 30. 30 piercing damage total.
Total. Okay.
Yeah, through both attacks.
Amazing. Slinging both those arrows, they hit their target too. Their target true. Jesus. Wounding it as it draws its attention towards you. Okay. Anything else?
All right. I believe that is all I can do for now.
Okay.
Yes. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Our other 2 boys aren't going to land, but they're gonna fly almost right above your group, and they're both gonna screech. So I need two more con saves.
Let's go.
Son of a...
22. 21.
Nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
That does something, right?
You definitely succeed.
18
Definitely
and a
succeed on one of
16.
them. Okay.
Does that break me free to potentially be
got-
paralyzed again?
25 and 21.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
a 19 and a 15.
Okay.
I just realized what I rolled for Winnie. I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Oh no!
Please,
So,
for the
one more
love of
fail.
God, let the
But-
nat 20 make me unparalyzed.
Unfortunately, the
dichotomy
nat,
of man.
the nat 20
Well-
does not unparalyze you.
Let it happen
boy.
because my next dice roll is an 8.
I'm free.
Let me like move a little bit and be like, oh, finally, and I like go to pull
You're
out
like,
a weapon and it's just
Yet again, everyone except for unfortunately Zephyr and Winnie staves off this effect through those 2.
D&D is so cool.
We go back up to the top of the initiative, and Axel is going to make his way over to the one that was damaged by Februm, and he's going to pull out his sword that he doesn't have equipped for some reason.
Let's go.
I apparently didn't equip a short sword for him. Oh well. And he's going to make 2 attacks against the Gloomstalker. I don't think he's going to do anything else. Nope. If he hits, he might. Okay. Okay. That's a 28 to hit. And a natural 1. So he will hit with that first one. And is going to do some damage. It's 10 points on that first one. But quickly after him, Zephyr, it's your turn. Zephyr, you're paralyzed.
Yep.
6 ways till Sunday.
Octavia, it's your go.
Cool.
Actually, I think I'm gonna take that back just because
Okay.
I think this will be more fun. Does Lesser Restoration get rid of
Paralyze. Yep.
It does. So instead of attacking,
Thank goodness, because I didn't want a twin lesser restoration on my turn.
no, instead of attacking, Axel is gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Zephyr. To remove your paralyzed condition. So Zephyr, it is your turn.
Go! Yes! I'm pulling out my gun and I'm shooting one of them.
Okay.
And
Don't-
because
don't-
I'm on
okay.
a boat, I'm using the laser sight.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say because I'm on a boat, I have advantage.
Maybe.
Because
We
he's
can't
on a
set
boat,
that
he's
precedent,
doing it
unfortunately,
sideways.
but it's really
Can
funny.
I shoot the one that paralyzed me after I did the little bit where I got unparalyzed and then re-paralyzed?
Yes,
in
that
the
one
air?
is up in the air.
I'm shooting it
Okay.
with my gun.
Shooting it
Yeah, we
with your
get it.
gun.
You got a gun.
Are you... Does, perchance, an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
You gave me inspiration the other session because I asked, right? Or was...
Hey, do you have inspiration marked on your character
Fuck.
sheet?
I have to say it before I burn it.
No, I do inspiration as luck points. You can
Yeah.
do it after.
Okay.
But
I
is it
didn't
marked
have
on
it
your sheet?
marked, But I distinctly remember getting it, and I may have just put it on the wrong character because I have it in Aaron's campaign.
No, I definitely gave you
You
inspiration.
gave it to me. Okay, maybe.
No,
I'm thinking
I
of
definitely
Aaron.
gave you an inspiration.
Like, I don't give out inspiration that often.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. So I guess I'm remembering it wrong. That's a
If
shame.
it's not on Zephyr's sheet, then I'm so sorry, it does not exist.
Luckily, I have a second attack, so
Fire again.
Oh yeah.
I fired and I missed.
And I fired. and I
Literally.
missed.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's 3d6 damage plus 2. Please. 13.
13 damage.
Piercing.
Clips its wing up in the air. Looks down in your direction. After that, unless you have anything else, bonus action.
I do have bonus actions. And my bonus action, what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna compel duel this
The last one,
Stalker. The one I
what?
shot.
the one you shot. Okay,
It's gotta make a wisdom saving
a
throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Is
Okay,
it a bonus action? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. That's amazing.
I'm guessing a 9 doesn't succeed.
It does not.
Okay, its full attention is on you, Zephyr.
And it's more than 30 feet away right now, right?
No, it's just about that because they're like right above you.
Okay. I thought they were a lot higher up. That's fine. It'll still work.
It has to attack you, right?
Yeah.
It's probably one of, like, you have disadvantage on attacks other than...
Mm-hmm.
Like panache.
Oh, and it
Oh,
has
then
to
I
it
don't
has to make
have
a
to
wisdom
focus
save
on
to move away from him.
Yeah.
Love
It
that.
has to move more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay. Octavia, your go.
Cool. I'm just trying to keep this shit afloat. Can I give someone the help action because I'm being helpful by driving closer to Bird?
Depends on what you're helping them for. For an ability check, sure, but to help for an attack, you do have to be within 5 feet of them and the creature that you're helping.
Okay, well then, can I hold a dodge?
You can just dodge.
I will just dodge.
Sweet. So everything, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and they have disadvantage if they get through that.
Good
Cool.
stuff.
Beautiful. Lily.
I will need to look at cool things I can do while driving.
Oh yeah, we
vehicles
obliterated
during
the first
combat.
one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get red. Wait, hold on.
Let
Where
me
did it
check.
go?
Hold on.
Let me make sure.
Hold on.
Okay. You will be asked this question on more than one occasion. Are they within 30 feet of each other?
Roll me a D100, because it's close.
Okay.
Because you've definitely got 2 and 2, but getting a collection of that was your D100 roll.
43.
I'm going to say they're just out of 30 feet from each other, so you've got 2 above you, and you've got 2 on the ground.
Okay. Which one did Zephyr duel?
1 in the air.
One in the air. So the ground ones are not dueled.
Not dueled. You've got 1 undamaged and 1 that's taken a couple of hits from arrows.
Okay. I'm gonna spend all my sorcery points. Here we go. I am going to quicken spell. Wait, can I only do one at a time? I can probably only do one at a time, huh?
Probably, unless it said otherwise.
Oh, where is it? On a spell when you cast it, unless otherwise noted. Okay. Well, that's gonna mess things up. That's okay. You know what? We're only gonna use a couple.
Okay.
We want to twin disintegrate on these two.
On the 2 on the ground?
Sure.
Cool. What's the save they have to get?
Say dex save 18.
18. Okay, they need a 12 or higher on the dice to save.
Yep.
Okay, we'll do the damaged one first.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Okay.
And then the undamaged one, that's a 10. So both of them fail.
Oh my gosh.
You love to see it.
I do love to see it. Disintegrate does 10d6 plus 40 necrotic damage.
Nasty.
So,
Pull out the phone calculator for that one.
okay, I'm not gonna roll physical dice for that one. 76 necrotic damage on each.
So the one that was already damaged is gone. Just dead. The other one, still clinging on to life, but doesn't look good.
Okay.
As
That feels
these just 2 beams of energy. Lily, how are you casting this? You've never casted A, anything this
Nope.
powerful, or B, this spell before.
So I think she starts to channel her like white flames into her hands, and it starts to like you start to feel some heat coming from her hands, and she takes it from one hand and splits it to the other, and now they both like have this increasing white flame, and she kind of twists and makes them into a circle and creates two like spotlights that just fire out at them, but they're not just like smooth light. They have like, it looks like ash falling from each. And as they make contact, they start to feel this like radiant flame burning them from the inside out.
And they just pop by like a balloon. It just little specks of dust begin to rain around them before even those disappear into nothing. Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
We have the damaged one's turn. It's dead.
Good.
Anything as your bonus action, though?
I don't think I have many bonus actions.
Okay. Al, your go.
All right, which ones are left?
You got one on the ground about 30 feet away from you, and you got two in the air.
All right. Which one is Zephyr in a duel with?
One in the air.
Okay, I'll go to the one on the ground and punch it.
Okay.
Oh my god! Natural 20 and a 17.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I think it died the first one.
I'll add a first level smite on the first one,
Okay.
and just see what that gives me. So
Probably enough.
Well, you probably don't have to roll it. I'm gonna say probably after that first attack, that Gloomstalker in front of you disintegrates in front of your eyes.
cool, and I like yeah,
Heh.
punch the air.
Amazing. Februm. Oh, Winnie first.
Yes.
Winnie's
Paralyzed.
Februm.
Which one is the one that I have already damaged in the air?
That would be the first one. The second one is the one that is in a duel with Zephyr.
Cool. I'm gonna start shooting at the injured one.
Cool.
That is a 21.
21 hits.
Another 21.
21 hits.
And a 17.
17 hits.
Cool. I'm just gonna roll it on here. That's 13 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 19. Or sorry, not 19. Jesus. Plus 9.
9.
Plus 6. So 13 plus 15.
Sweet. Doing good bits of damage.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Okay, let's see if any of this shit recharges. Oh shit.
They all
More.
recharge.
It does recharge. Oh, so does the other one.
Oh. Con saves, everyone.
All around.
Let's do one round of con saves, everyone. That's what this one will
Yeah.
use as its turn.
I have to use another point of luck.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Actually,
Ooh.
Octavia, not to call this into now, I don't think you have any luck. Because you used all of your luck during the fight with your uncle.
no.
Did I shoot?
Oh.
Because you used it on both of your attacks and your initiative.
Oh no.
No, I didn't use it on initiative. I had one left because I didn't need it because I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, you were going to.
Yeah.
Okay, but you
Well,
did use...
I did use one. Okay,
Yeah. You
so
don't
I
have
don't
any
have
yet.
any.
Not any
Well,
for this one.
I got a 13.
I got a
Okay.
15.
15?
I am going to use a charge of my Indomitable.
Uh, um,
Uh, and it'll make that 12 a 15.
Good. Zephyr.
26 and 6.
Winnie is still paralyzed. Still waiting on Zephyr.
so can I
The
can I
bargaining.
know you?
This isn't an
Technically-
attack roll or anything. This is
Well, it says an ability check.
so it's not an ability. So you would need
but
to know
it's not
you
making
somebody
it.
else to give yourself advantage. Is
Don't
what
you
would
do
want.
it.
Yeah, no, yeah, make February
Do it.
roll his
Don't you-
attack.
Don't you fucking do it.
No, does a 13 save?
A 13 does save. That is the
Oh.
DC. It's a very powerful
Glad I-
ability. The DC is not that high.
Glad I
found
used
it.
Indomitable.
I rolled an 11 and I was like, oh no.
But I think
No.
that one is going to begin to fly off, probably.
Fucking dare. What? Get back here.
So it screeches and then goes into kind of like rising up into the air. It's going to get 120 feet away.
Oh,
No, that's nothing.
Oh, no
we
way.
got him.
So it's
We
one,
got him.
Light
boys.
work. Light work.
It's 150
Might work.
away total.
Who's ready to ride a Gloomstone?
Get on the boat. Get on the boat.
The other one is going to move 30 feet down to be right up next to you. And this is a big creature now that you realize. Its wingspan stretches the whole of the boat. And it is looking right at Zephyr.
Oh no.
Womp womp.
Oh my wow.
So it usually can make a couple of attacks, but it has a special action. So it is going to attempt to snatch Zephyr.
let's go!
Oh no!
Oh,
I can work with this.
jeez.
This
do you mean,
isn't-
let's
this isn't
go?
bad
Does a
idea.
20 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Would you like to do anything about that?
Can do the
You
Nope.
can-
Okay.
No. No,
Oh
I
wait! I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
do
going
something
to.
about that.
If you don't do it, then I'm gonna do it.
yeah. What?
How many fucking silvery barbs these fuckers got?
Are you kidding me? Is this gonna accept
Gonna
that?
let it take you? Okay.
Wait, who's
I have
doing
a
it?
plan.
Who's doing
Wait,
it?
Hold on. Wait. I need
Do you wanna
I need
do
make
me to
sure
take it?
something before I really get like? It doesn't tell me what the. Is Jim's magic missile semantic?
Probably.
I don't think it is.
Has an S next to it, then yes.
Yeah. If
Well,
Also,
it says
that
fast,
it's not a reaction, so.
I know.
Okay. Is
I-
anyone
I'm-
silvery barbing this?
I,
Now or
I
forever?
will do it.
I
I'm doing
am
it.
not.
Okay.
Okay.
If someone
alright.
else is.
someone's doing it.
That's the same roll.
Oh,
Februm.
sure, we'll take it.
Can you chain silvery barbs?
I don't know.
I mean, they succeeded.
Say you can't.
I don't see why not.
It. Here, I guess I could. I don't think there is a creature can't be affected by this again. It just says when they succeed on
Yeah.
an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, and they have succeeded again.
Okay, so they roll again.
Every bird.
That's better.
Cool.
It was an 11, 11, a 12.
Oh.
I'll give plus my advantage.
Ah,
Who gets your advantage? So yeah, you have 2 advantages to dish out.
Since Zephyr, since Zephyr's getting one, I will give myself mine.
Okay. Okay. Zephyr, you're gonna take some damage.
Okay.
4. Damn. That is 14 points of slashing damage,
Light work.
plus 3 points of necrotic damage.
Light
But
work.
more importantly, the rest of you watch as the claws of this being both quickly wrap around Zephyr's form, and it's going to use its bonus action to teleport 40 feet away.
I have a question.
What's up?
Is Zephyr within 30 feet of me?
Zephyr is within 30 feet of you.
Is this a melee attack?
This is... You are on the very edge of 30 feet, though. What's up? What do you got?
I want to use my channel divinity.
What is that? What does that do?
Rebuke the violent. After an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you,
Okay.
he has to make a wisdom saving throw or
Okay.
take radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
Ooh.
Oh.
I like that, especially with these guys.
Okay.
On a, suc-
Ooh.
on a
Oh,
successful
that's a
save,
really
it takes
good will
half.
save. 16?
That would beat that.
Okay,
So it does take half.
It's gonna take half, but just give me the normal damage.
It's whatever damage it dealt.
Oh,
So
God.
what was it? 14 plus 3?
3.
Yeah, so 17.
So
17?
17 radiant damage.
Okay.
Do you need to make a concentration check, Zephyr?
For
For
the
compelled duel.
lights.
You probably do.
No, if he attacks him, it automatically ends it.
Really?
If someone besides
I don't
myself,
think that's an attack.
is it not?
Here, we look up the wording.
The spell ends
Wait.
if any other creature casts a spell that targets a hostile creature other than target, or if you attack any other creature. If a friendly creature damages the target or casts a harmful spell.
Damages it.
Hmm.
But I don't know. But I feel like I don't know. I don't know if this channel divinity is different.
It's damage.
Well, it sounds like it's hurting itself type deal though.
I mean, I'll roll a concentration.
It does say if a creature friendly to you damages that target.
Mm.
Hold on, I will look up Al's
Yeah.
feature.
It's like let's look at Bal's feature.
It would have succeeded if I roll concentration.
I
mean, all things
I say
considered.
let's just keep it for right now because it's not going to really
Okay.
impact what this Gloomstalker's doing.
Yeah. He's gonna
Great.
take you
I'm
with
gonna
him.
do
That's
next.
Yeah,
not.
it picks up Zephyr, it teleports 40 feet away, and then completes the rest of its 80-foot fly speed. So it had used 30, so it moves another 50 feet. It is 90 feet away over the water.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Easy.
Beautiful.
And then it dies.
Light work.
It is Axel's turn at the top of the initiative. Axel looks at everyone else and be like, should we be worried about this?
I've got it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We've come way too far to be worried about something this small.
Cool. I don't have anything. Like that one's too far away, and I really don't want to hit that one because it's gonna drop Zephyr.
Go on the
Don't
boat.
worry. Get on the boat.
Do it.
Get on the boat.
Just,
Cool.
Get
just
in.
take care of the other
Get on the
one.
boat.
Get on the boat.
Plan, do it.
Get in the boat.
He gets on the boat. He does not have anything that has 150 foot range, so that is his turn. Zephyr, you're up. You are in this creature's claws.
I need you to describe. It's grabbing me like around the torso, right?
Yep.
Primarily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can still move my arms.
You are technically restrained, so it's got you kind of like hooked. Your arms are pulled down to your
Thematic
side.
component.
Okay.
You
never
can
mind.
still do components and stuff, but anything that requires an
Okay.
attack roll has disadvantage. Any attack
Well,
rolls
that's
against
fine.
you have advantage. Yada yada yada.
So, how close am I to that and the other one?
The other
Am I
one
within
is
30 feet of the other one.
probably not. I think they're flying off in
Ooh,
different
really far
directions.
away.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's a little disappointing.
It's
Am I
it's
within
also
a-
60 feet in farther away in distance, but they're flying in different directions.
But another long shot. Am I within 120 feet of the other one?
Yes.
All right. Well, I am going to cast at 4th level. Yeah, 4th level. Jim's magic missile.
Okay.
So
Oh boy.
Is he doing what I think he's doing?
They're all
that
gonna blow
is
up in his face.
6
He's
missiles.
planning on failing so that it'll come back and hit the thing that's restraining him.
Unfortunately,
6 missiles.
if that's what you're
Oh,
planning, I
that's
will
all
say,
it works.
unfortunately, that is not how the spell reads.
I don't think that's how it
It's
works.
not going to hit
I
the restrained creature.
It
No,
just
I know what it
was.
Okay.
Um,
And you have disadvantage
So-
on each roll
I know what I'm
Oh, I
doing,
do?
said Zephyr.
because you're
never.
restrained.
You're restrained.
I thought because it wasn't a weapon attack.
No, spell attacks
That's
are
fair.
still used.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
any attack roll.
I mean,
So the
spell
first
attacks
dice
within 5 feet of
is-
another creature are already. Right?
with
No, it's ranged attacks. Never
disadvantage
mind.
is
It's probably still a ranged
a
attack.
15.
Just hits.
Okay, we found it. Second one doesn't hit.
Well, roll it with disadvantage. Make sure you don't hit a 1.
Yeah, I did.
You got 1
Third
hit.
one just barely doesn't hit me. Fourth one doesn't hit. Okay, this is starting to look a little bit depressing. I'm
Oh,
gonna switch
no.
to physical dice for this.
I'm watching them over here. I was like, ooh, those 11s are
Yay.
close.
That one's close.
I got
That one's
two more.
close.
That one misses, but it doesn't blow up on me. And the last one,
2 of 11.
Blows up.
the last one's a 16.
So 16 will hit.
So 2 of them hit.
Yes.
Not great, but not bad.
They didn't come
Didn't
back
get
at
a
you.
1.
So
Yeah.
You almost got a 1, but you didn't.
I think I'm gonna focus both of them on. No, I'm gonna shoot one at each one.
All right. It's 2d4, right?
Yep. First one does 2d4 plus 4. 8 force.
Sweet.
Second one takes 10 force.
Sweet.
Do either one of them die?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Well, the-
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
The one that's not holding you doesn't look good, though. It's hard to see at this
That's good.
distance.
and then as a bonus action, oh, I should have did that first. Okay, well, I'm gonna channel divinity, for what's it called? Vow of enmity on the guy holding me. So
Understood?
next time, it's not disadvantage.
Sounds good. Octavia, you're up next.
Yes. Everyone in. And she is going to.
I was like,
Dash.
so the only person not in the boat is Al.
Uh.
I got it, guys. I promise.
I also have a plan if Al's backfires.
Can
We've gotta
I?
take care of the birds at least.
Can I hold a dash for after Al gets in the fucking boat?
Sure.
Cool. Just in case I need to sprint because Zephyr starts falling towards the Silent Lake. Cause
If he does, I'll be fine.
no, I
I
mean,
got a
okay,
plan.
you can float and you can levitate,
He
but
does
I'm
have a
still
levitate.
but I'm still concerned.
I've got.
And
options.
also, we should kill them because we don't want it
Yeah.
to like reconvene with
Go
any
back.
sort of pack and come
Yeah.
back.
Okay. You are holding your action to dash.
Yep, to dash after Al gets in the boat.
Sweet. Little bit. Here we go.
Okay, so the one above us, not the one over the lake. That one's been pretty injured, right?
Yeah, the one that's
Mhm.
150 away.
Yes, that's like 150 straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, it's already. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I am gonna cast a Chardalon Stride.
Okay.
That's gonna increase
What?
my movement speed by 20, and I leave like a fiery trail behind me. And my winged boots give me a flying speed equal to my walking speed, so I can fly 100 feet
Oh.
if I
Interesting.
dash,
Uh-huh.
or 50 if I don't. And I'm going to go after that one.
Lily
So
rockets
That
up in
is
the air,
interesting.
fire like spiraling
she
underneath
throws
her.
her white fire on her feet, and it leaves this glittery trail behind her as she takes off. And I get to 100 feet exactly, and I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay, using 2 to quicken.
No, I can't do that. Hold on, sorry. I
was
did
like-
that wrong. No,
You can do your-
that was my other plan. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame. Wait, no, I'm not. What did I had a plan. Fuck. There's so many moving parts to this.
Well, because if you get to 100, you can lightning bolt, and they'll be right at the tip. I
No,
mean,
I
if you get to
can't lightning
50.
bolt.
Oh, right, because you already cast a spell. You could.
I don't
What's the
know.
range on sacred?
It's 60 feet.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so many. Yeah, there's so many parts to this. I guess I was just gonna chill touch.
Because Strider is bonus action,
Yes.
movement to 50, so you're 100 feet range.
Yep. So I'm just gonna chill touch.
Okay.
Wah! Oh my gosh. 29 to hit?
That'll hit.
My spell attack is very high. Oh yeah, there it is. 7 points of necrotic damage.
Woo! Chipping away at this beastie fella. Not
Yep.
quite there. Still holding on as
Okay.
it continues to fly.
It's okay.
Okay, Al. It's your go.
Okay. Are we trying to kill them before? Are they or
I mean,
Are-
save Zephyr, but then kill him because
Yeah.
we don't want him flying.
Yes,
too
they have
far.
to die!
Yes,
okay?
They have to die.
Yeah,
They have to die.
It's
I
so
have
serious
to
'cause my
die.
hearing is superhuman.
Destroy them all.
I will, as I get on the boat, just pull up my gauntlet and point it at Zephyr and just like kind of grab him from my perspective,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll cast, my Vortex Warp at 4th level, which is 150 feet range,
Beautiful.
and put him on the boat with us.
Mm-hmm. Humans can see normal in dim light, right? Like, you can still see for the reasons of casting
You have like
spells,
disadvantage.
but you still technically...
You can target, yeah.
You can still target. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So I'm like, there's nothing brighter than dim light. And even when you start getting out to like where the Gloomstalkers are, you're relying purely on moonlight.
Yeah.
But I think we're
this.
good though, for this purpose. As Zephyr, you find yourself squarely seated on the boat, assuming you
What's-
wanted to be.
I'll allow it.
Oh, wow.
I was about to say.
He's trying to kill himself.
I've
Anyways,
I've got
Octavia's
plans.
like, we've still got to kill these things so they don't bring more back to the colony.
All right, let's go.
And she's gonna punch it. And she's
You
gonna...
punch it.
Yeah.
Okay. Closing in some distance, you get 100 feet out into the water. You're pretty much right underneath one of them, and the other one is off to the side about 50 or 60 feet.
Cool. We are there.
Okay.
Attack.
It's Winnie's turn. She gets a turn now.
Oh,
She's
geez.
not paralyzed.
Oh, wait,
No
no.
longer
Oh, no, the other
She's
one did
paralyzed.
still paralyze her.
She's still paralyzed.
She's still
Well, I didn't know which
Very
one.
paralyzed. No,
Yeah.
neither of the two flying ones have gone down yet, so the one that screeched is
Mm.
still alive. So, Februm, it's your turn.
You'll have a turn next time.
Cool. So,
Should there be a next?
how far away are we from the damaged one versus the one that had Zephyr?
Within 60 feet?
Okay.
What
I
what
didn't hear that
limitation do you need?
Well, I know we went towards the one that Zephyr was on, and I know they were flying in opposite directions.
We're gonna say you're within 60 feet of both. Well,
Okay. I was just double checking.
Octavia kind of positioned you nicely.
I'm not even within 60 feet of the other one, and I flew straight up.
Oh, I
toward it.
forgot they went straight up. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, you are
I'm like,
very
that's
far
not
away from the
possible.
one that Lily is after, and you are right underneath
Yeah.
the one that had Zephyr.
That's like 200
Okay.
feet away from you at this point.
I forgot that I had it fly straight up instead of out.
I'm like, I should have stayed on the boat. What the heck?
what?
No, Lily's
Lily's
the only one that's relatively close to the other one.
Okay. I could shoot it at disadvantage, but I will leave that to Lily.
She might go after you for taking her target.
Yeah. So I will shoot at the one above us.
Okay.
Am I going to want to? All right. That's a 25,
That hits.
a 22,
22. That also hits.
and a 26.
And 26. All three hit.
I'm going to hit it with another constraining arrow.
Okay.
All right. Damage time. That is going to be 32 piercing damage.
Amazing.
And with the bloodshot, that is 13 acid damage until it moves.
Cool. It's probably going to at least try to move. I don't know if it's going to make it through the movement, but is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay, roll me that that extra. For its move.
15 more acid damage.
Yep, she's dead. The one above you begins to fall very quickly towards the boat. This large creature that you've positioned yourself right underneath falls down, but disappears into shadowy dust right before it hits you, kind of like colliding. You feel the force, but it doesn't carry as much weight as you were initially expecting. The one that Lily is chasing is going to beeline it in the other direction across the island, and it has 200 feet of movement.
Oh.
And that is all it's gonna do. She running.
Oh.
Because it uses, it's got 80 feet, and then action 80 feet, and then bonus action 40 feet.
Damn.
200 feet a turn. Oh,
Dang.
It is Axel's turn. Axel's like, I ain't got shit. Zephyr? It's Zephyr's turn.
Let's go. All right. So, am I within
Probably not.
320 feet?
Ooh, no.
No.
just flew 200 feet away, and you were already not
it
within
flew
100
200 feet away. You were 100 feet on the boat. It was already 150 feet up in the air.
So just barely.
It's probably closer to like the 400, like 450 mark from where the people on the boat are.
Okay. So I have an argument that I would like to make.
Okay, what's your argument? I'm ready.
Programming.
Okay, what
Would
would
it
you like to
work?
do?
With magic weapons to extend range.
You could try. Probably
What would
not.
it cost me?
Programming is definitely magical in nature. So are you trying to increase the range of your gun?
Yes.
Okay.
My magic gun.
I think I'm probably gonna have to have it. Fuck. You know what? I will let you make a roll.
That's dangerous. How this session's been. What am I rolling?
First of all, how many? Do you have all of your hit dice back? I think you do. It's been like
I
2
do.
days.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a charisma check. It's a spellcasting check.
A spellcasting check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
It's a
You,
dangerous
you've been
precedent for me to
so
set.
poor to me this game. Please. It's 10.
Can I give him a flash of genius?
Unfortunately, I mean, yes, do that. Mark it off.
Wait, hold on. Did I already?
You haven't used a reaction this turn.
All right.
No.
I want to see him succeed.
Unfortunately, even with a flash of genius, a 14 is not gonna quite be enough. If it's a +4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking more in like the 20 range for this.
Yeah.
Zephyr, you channel this energy into the weapon itself, and the rest of you feel the temperature quickly begin to drop around you as those particulates begin to reappear around Zephyr, launching themselves into his weapon. Zephyr, go ahead and mark off 4 hit dice.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And then I need you to roll all 4 and take that much damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
As you begin to feed the energy into the weapon, and then the energy turns on you. It becomes sour. It fights back, and you feel it drawing on your own energy as the weapon begins to vibrate, and it pops back into the ring before anything bad could happen to it.
Okay. So, what you guys see is Zephyr pull out his gun, flick the laser sight open, point it at the bird. He says to himself, "Bye-bye, birdie," and then he blows up and gets knocked back half on the boat.
Axel has to like catch you as you like begin to like tumble backwards a little bit.
And Zephyr
Don't
takes 21
tip
points
the
of
paint.
damage.
That was a good roll on 48.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it is.
Octavia, it's your go.
Cool. We're dashing. We're gonna follow the other one.
So I will say, you run into the island.
Oh.
It is
okay.
strategically done itself, so it is flying over the island in the other direction.
Damn. Well, I suppose there's really not much we can do then. Octavia's gonna.
It's like
go-
you do close the distance. You get about 130 feet of movement before you hit forest, which you know you're not going to be able to take this vehicle into.
Yeah, Octavia will actually stop before the forest so that we can still see.
Yep.
The bird from a distance, and by coincidence, Lily.
Mm-hmm.
And she will stop and she'll be like, "It would be foolish to circumvent the island. We have to trust that Lily might have something up her sleeve, or we will need to better prepare the colonists for fighting if they come back."
Yes.
Okay, Lily,
Yes.
what you got?
I've done the math like 6 ways. I can't get close enough to do anything.
Damn.
So we're gonna have to do something spicy, I guess.
Okay. What
So
spicy shit are we doing?
If I'm not mistaken, it moved 200 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and I was already 100 feet away. So I'm 300 feet away.
Kind of, because it was 100 feet above you, and it moved 200 feet.
Okay, hold on, that changes things. Do we have to
Find
get
the
Pythagoras
I
going?
will get Pythagorean going
This
again.
could change
Oh
things.
boy.
Because I'm
I
like,
don't know.
if you fly at an
I think-
angle, it's gonna give you.
It's 1, 2. So it should be
3?
more than 2, so it's probably like 2.2.
Isn't it 3? No, it's not 3.
No. Because 1 squared plus 2 squared would be square root of 5. So it's 2.2.
2.2.
I'm gonna nod my head and pretend I'm following, but I suck at math.
I've
I
been out of high
remember
school
this.
for
1
5
squared
years, and
plus
this is
1
the
squared,
first time.
100 squared plus 200 squared equals x squared.
500 squared. So square root of 500.
Yeah.
Let's say 230. That sounds nice.
230. I apologize. I thought it went in a straight line. I have to do math again.
Drew, your camera?
What about my camera?
230.
Al got really short in the
Really?
car.
It's 230. Wait, I
He
can
was
just
resting on where his leg would be.
bash and quicken spell. Okay. That changes things then. Quickening is 2 spell points. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I have enough for that. So I will do that. I have 100 feet of movement if I dash.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll get me 130 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to check again because I keep making these plans. Nope, chain lightning is 150 feet range. So
Hell
it
yeah.
needs to make a dex save. Wait. I can't do this another way. I want to heighten it, but I can't do 2 on it, so... I will just... It's a dex save 18.
Dex save 18. I'm like, even on a success, I think we're going to be cutting it close on whether or not this thing is still alive. You said 18, right?
Yeah.
It's a 17 save.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So that does... I don't have a 6th level slot, so I have to cast it at 7th level. I guess I should have announced that, but it was the only way I could cast it.
No, you're good.
10d8 lightning damage.
Jeez.
Mm.
That's a... I don't need a calculator, I need a dice roller. 10d8. 48 lightning damage.
How do you want to do this, Lily?
Oh! How close
Nice.
was it?
It had 25 hit points. So if it's
okay.
well, here's the thing: if it would have saved,
If it
it would have
succeeded,
still
it was-
lived.
It would have lived on 1? Oh my gosh. Okay. So what do I do? I was gonna have to do some crazy ember shit, but all I have to do is dash. So all you see is a trail of white light in the sky. Lily is running on what looks like a ray of sunshine. And she, for the fun flavor, she's gonna power slide right at the end, just for a little bit of extra range. She gets on her knees, and she starts rubbing her hands together. The flames, instead of a flamey kind of wisp, it starts crackling sharply. And there's lightning beams that, like, stream between her fingers, and, like, different rays shoot out from all of her fingers, but it's only going to one target, so it arcs in one direction, all focusing on this thing. And the lightning illuminates it just for a moment. You see its whatever anatomy it has, bones or whatever, illuminated just briefly as the light eventually becomes too much. And I think it just falls limp and disintegrates.
It's the lightning like courses through its body and begins to like ricochet out the points of bone on its bat-like wings, before just imploding into dust and ash, as the fire trail behind Lily begins to like slowly catch up to you, to where you're just standing on a puddle of white fire.
And she's breathing heavily at this point. The winged boots doing all of the work to hold her where she is right now.
Octavia, like, she punches there. She's like, yes, Lily!
Amazing. As
Oh, we good.
I
Everyone-
almost got rid of this spell. I can't believe it. On stride.
As everyone reconvenes, there are cheers from the colonists, from the Aofian refugees, from the guardsmen from the flotilla. Their rations are broken open. There is a beautiful meal that is had around the fire as the different colonists continue to come up and thank you for all of your efforts and all of your luck. There are several Aofian refugees that make their way in kind of a procession at one point to Octavia to thank her for all of her help, not only this evening, but what she has encouraged the lake folk to do for them as a whole. It becomes kind of this weird where Octavia is trying to eat and enjoy her time in this civility, and people are continuously forming this little line behind her.
I'm calling her Your Highness, and she's just like, yes, thank you, and taking a bite and swallowing very fast. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, of course. Eofic was also my home. Yes, of course. You're well. Trying to eat in between. She's like, oh no, you don't have to call me that. Okay.
But the night progresses. Eventually, about an hour or so behind y'all, Sylvain will show up. You give him a full report about what happened. He doesn't seem too worried. Especially these creatures. He kind of reports that he's interacted with some of these beings before. They can be cowardly. They do a lot of picking off of small groups. Not too worried about them for future incursions, especially with you all dispatching what he would call a hunting party. Probably some of the stronger of their cluster. Especially these creatures didn't seem to be necessarily infected with the devouring. Just monstrous creatures spawned from some abyssal pool somewhere. But you sit, you enjoy your evening. There is some cheer and laughter. But for the first time, you glance in the distance, past the island, and you see the orange desert waste, littered with scraps of the old world, stretching out beyond you. That's where we're going to end it for tonight. Ooh. Oh yeah!
Nice.
Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. It has been a pleasure, as always. We're going to try to be starting a little sooner, if people want to keep track of that. Julia?
Drink water so you don't get like me about halfway through. Water's very good for you, and it makes you not be crazy. Yeah, so drink, hydrate, especially with the awful temperatures literally everywhere, and stay indoors. Don't breathe smoke air.
Yeah, anyone in the U.S., Canada area, eastern
Midwest
side of
to Canada.
Yep. The eastern side of North America,
Stay safe.
Be careful. Air quality is not great.
No, I literally walked outside and I was like, man, this looks like how it looked like when I was in Shanghai. So, not good.
Love that. Anyway, Dane, anything to report?
Nothing yet. We're a little snagged up on the music side of going. Excuse me. All that smoke air. We're a little caught up on the music side of getting ready for Spotify, but once we iron out details, and that's mainly a lack of communication on my part, it's coming, and when it comes, it's coming, and when it gets here, it's gonna be a production.
Wow.
When it comes.
When it comes.
It comes.
No way.
Anyway, before we spiral too far, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. We'll see you next time, and good night.
Bye.
Good night.